So hello, I did something and I accidentally hit stop on the record. You know, I don't like to edit because I want to show you my real, true, authentic self, like what it's like to spend a half an hour with this brain. And so I may have missed some things here with these stickers. It may look like more stickers than it just looked. I'm not trying to fucking fool you. I'm human and I moved the camera and I accidentally turned off the recording. So that happened. So now I'm gonna continue with these stickers. I was kind of bitching myself out for not cleaning all week. I was really hyper focused on my book this week, so I kind of think that might be part of it. But I'm gonna have to more focus on that. And I did not plug my headphones in on Sunday night or Saturday night. So wait. I did not I don't get, anyways. I plugged them in on Monday. I did not plug them in Sunday morning. Yeah, so I did not plug them in Sunday morning. So Sunday night when I went to bed, my headphones were like 50%. And I just went with it, but that means during the middle of the night, they turned off and I woke up and there was no headphones. And I very struggle. I'm on the struggle bus with sleep and I need my headphones to be playing things because if not, my brain just goes, woo! And then I can't sleep, so I have headphones. So it's very important that I plug them in. I've not cleaned my truck. I didn't plan my day on these 2 days, but I did do my acting homework. Yay! I have acting class tonight, and I'm so excited that I did my homework. I have my whole little commercial memorized, and I'm very excited about that, so I feel good that I did that. So we're gonna come to this part of the board now, and we are going to do, I did do the dogs. And then I did, when did I do a sauna? I know I did a sauna Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Gosh, I didn't do a sauna either. So this also tells me that this is very lacking. This is like 6 things in a week. That is not okay. That is not my plan. That is not what I want for my body. That's not what I want for my health. That's not what I want. This camera, it just keeps drooping. That's what happened before. There we go. Did we fix it? Maybe. Okay. Sorry. Good. Thought I had lipstick on my teeth. So let's get into, let's do the count. I'm gonna do the count Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm gonna redo these boards. So Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7, no. Friday, see 17 for Friday. I'll write that. Write it on my board over there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, these are getting sick. I think I was so hyper focused that I wrote for a whole bunch of hours and put other things to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this true? 7. 7 is my worst day so far. I had an 8 when I was sick, and I just got a 7. So that tells me that I did not focus. Also, I didn't plan Saturday or Sunday, so that I just know on days that I don't plan, it's my production level just, I'm not gonna be hard on myself because the work I've done on my book is incredible, and when it comes out, you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's incredible. Oh yeah, focus all you want. But you can't hyper focus to the extent that the things that need to get done don't get done. Like drinking water and eating right. I feel like water, well, anyways, I already put the colors, so they're gonna be in order. So we're done with that, so we're gonna hang up the new boards. I've pre-made my boards. Which one? This one goes here? Yeah, okay. So I pre-made my boards. I'm just gonna hang these up. Ooh, that was close. That was a close, almost fell down the stairs. Okay. Put this kind of off. I need to set this down on my table. Do not fall down the stairs. There's got to be a better way to do this. There we go. And again, I messed up on the count, so I have little papers for the end here. Oh my gosh, I messed up more than I thought. My counts are way off. I need 3 more rows. 2 more rows. I'm just gonna do this one because I know I did this one. Wait, where's the other one? There should be one for here. Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. Sometimes this happens, even when I think I'm planning. Don't leave, don't stop watching. It's about to get really good. Woo! Yeah, about to get really, really good. Okay, so this one goes over here with the workouts. All right. Again, other creators might edit this out, but I want to show you what happens in real time for me to really plan my life. So I need 3 more rows over here. Where's my good pen? Alrighty. It's already been cut off. I'm just gonna do this really quick. Let's see here. I need 3 rows. 1, 2. Oh man, these are so crooked. But I don't care. It's the thought that counts. Okay, so this, take this one off. Excuse me, sorry. Getting all this important stuff done, so I missed 3 rows. Oops, I gotta cut this one a little bit shorter. She's too big. So this goes here. Let me just move this up a little bit. There we go. This gets to get moved up just a teeny tiny bit. And then we got this here. Take that off. I took that off because it's going to be different in a second. Let's just flip this around. I think I need more push pins. Oh, I have one in my, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. I'm going to try not to turn the camera off and bring you in a little closer over here. This is going to take a minute. Move this table closer because now I have stickers for all of these that are bigger so that I can hopefully read them without having to turn around. So let's see here. Is that easier to read? Pray. It is. It's crooked, but it's easier. Meditate was kind of a longer word, so that one. Oh, maybe I should start at the bottom so that I'm not taping over. Or maybe I do want to tape over. I don't know. Or maybe I should put the tape on the back. That might be better. Let's do that. Tape on the back. So after pray and meditate, I'm going to plan my day. See, put it at the top, not the bottom. I feel like this is going to take a while. That's okay. Man, you know, when I look at my star chart, it feels like I didn't get a lot done this weekend, but I really, really did. So we're gonna put read. Let's grab a couple more. If I did this right, the colors alternate, so it would be good to, easier to read. So there's read, write, act. I think this is going to be good. I think, oops, I made this one too long. That I will be able to, it's funny because I'm like, I'm going to be able to look at the board more, but I'm actually looking down as I say it. Oops, there we go. This is maybe going to be one of the more boring videos. I wonder if I have a story I could tell you. Read, write, art. Work. So arts and crafts is now just going to be art because that's so much easier to read. What story could I tell you while I do this? I could tell you a story. I was at a 12-step meeting the other day. And I was talking to my friend and I was telling her about the book I was writing. Okay, wait. These are kind of scared up now. Water, mids. Okay. So we're, how did I screw that up? Water. Wait, it's yellows next. See, if I go in the color order, I should be able to get it right. So, no, pink is next. I don't know if I can tell a story and do this at the same time. Pink, yellow. The next one should be orange. All right. Eat. That's eat right. So I was at this meeting with my friends. Well, this girl, I know her, she's my friend, and I hadn't seen her for a while, and we were catching up. And as I was like, oh, you gotta see my day planner. And as I was reaching for my day planner, I realized there was a lump at the back of my knee inside my pants. And my first thought was like, can you grow a giant tumor in like an hour? Because I don't remember having a lump on the back of my leg, and I pressed it and it didn't hurt. And I was like, something's in my pants. Oh no. And then I was like, what's in my pants? And so I ran to the bathroom and I came back and I had had a sock in my pants. So apparently, like as my laundry was there, maybe like, cause I don't use dryer sheets, I use like those wool balls, that maybe like the sock was stuck in my pants and I put them on. But like, I'd been up since 6:30 actually Friday, cause, oh, wait a second. I should have got a sticker for Friday's truck. So Friday, because I did take my truck to get work done. So Friday gets another, wait. Yeah, I gotta change the number on Friday. Friday gets one more, which means Friday was at 18, y'all. Friday was at 18, woo. Okay, so I was like already awake for 12 hours, and then I finally realized something was in my pants. And then I went to go show her my day planner, and I got a paper cut. But I was like, it was 10 minutes before the meeting was supposed to start, and my finger was bleeding. And I was like, oh no. And then this guy helped me find the first aid kit. And then I got a Batman Band-Aid. And I was excited about my Batman Band-Aid. But I did feel like that, you know, people are like, describe ADHD in like a sentence or whatever. And I feel like me trying to talk to this girl, and I was all excited, but then there was like, I had to stop because there was a lump in my leg and then I cut myself. This is not a very exciting story, but in the moment, it was so funny. I was like, this is my life, like every day. Like, who walks around all day with a lump in their pants and then is like, oh, why is there a lump in my pants? And then you like figure it out anyways. Laundry. Floors. Living. It looks so cute like that. I like those colors. Gosh, it's another story. I don't know. Everybody I know is in Mexico. I'm not in Mexico. I'm freezing it up at home because they went on a convention and my husband doesn't like to travel. So we didn't go, and now I wish I had gone. So I like to travel. Okay. Kitchen. Bathroom. Trash. Oh no. The tape didn't work. There we go. Trash. 2 more on this side. Well, that's very exciting. It's not. Sometimes you have to do things that aren't exciting in life. You know what it is? I didn't have any caffeine before I did this video. I've been trying to drink less coffee, and I drink these energy drinks from First Form, but I'm out of them. Headphones. And truck. That headphone needs to get moved over. Headphone. I don't really know why that pin's there. Anyways, all right. So doesn't that look nice? I think that we can see these a little better. I might highlight through so that it's easier to see. And then today, let's see, I planned my day. I did pray and meditate with my husband. Oh, Jesus is upside down, but that's okay. He doesn't mind. So, what else did I do today? Pretty much nothing. So I have a lot of stuff to do, but I've got 3 things done. Yay me! And then, let's come over here. We're gonna do the same thing to this side of the board. And this, you know, I know this might seem boring, and other people would have edited this out. Oh, I just messed up my stand. Anyways, but I really want you to see what it's like to have ADHD and to be planning my day and just talk it all out and how long things take in real time, because these people will be like, oh, I found a dresser. I'm going to redo it. And they're like, dresser's done. Well, that's not how life works. Like, I don't just come here and like plan my day in 10 seconds. It takes a lot of time. And I want you to know that it takes time, because like, if not, then that's not real. And then people can start to feel bad about themselves because they're like, oh, she can plan her day in 10 minutes and it takes me a half hour and sometimes 40 minutes. And why do I take 40 minutes? Number 1, comparison is the thief of joy. Do not compare yourself to other people. But also, especially don't compare yourself to edited people. You know, right now there's so much AI in the world, and I use AI for some things, but not for these videos, because these are real what's going on videos. These are not like AI, look at how cool I am because I can plan my day videos. Let's see here, did I do this right? So I got sauna, Planet Fitness. I haven't been doing a lot of Ninja, so I'm just gonna put Climb. If I go to the Ninja gym, I'll just give myself a sticker for Climb. I still have like a punch card there, and I very much love them at the Ninja gym. They're so nice. And there is a competition coming up in a few months, and maybe I would like to do that. And climbing helps me get ready for that as well. But the climbing gym is farther away. And the hours are very like structured, like I can't just go whenever. So that's why also I end up going climbing a lot. So there we go. So today I've done nothing here. So that's just like that. Let's move this back. Get a view of the main board. Hi. I thought I would show you again my day planner. I have a lot in here, a lot written down of to-dos, where to go. I have all this. This is actually Monday, that's just today. There's a whole checklist of things to do. And they're not all on here. Like, to me, certain things go different places. This is more detailed out, like resize images, create the author page, create the title page. This is like a task list for a specific task. All the things breaking down where, like, right here it says write book. So this is the things written down that I need to do. Oh shit, I have a class today at noon. What time is it? I don't know. It's not noon yet, I know that. So good thing I looked here, because that tells me I have a class. Where's my good pen? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, dog. Okay, so one thing I have to do this week is figure out when to go see my mom, but I have classes every single day. Already I realize I'm not going to be able to go to the gym today because I didn't get up early enough to go to get back for my noon class. This is a Hay House writing class Monday through Thursday, but Thursday through Saturday I have an overlapping class. It's like a seminar with Tony Robbins, and he's like, I'm Tony Robbins. Like, he's that powerhouse, like, positive guy. So depending on how the first 3 days of Hay House go, I'll see which one I'm going to do on Friday, because they do overlap. And I don't know that I have a recording of either one because I got the free version. I ain't paying for the extra. All right, so I was there. I did that. I was at home for the mail. So I'm looking over the things last week. I didn't do dishes, didn't. This is the thing that I have to do today. Hopefully this is ready because that's something I need to pick up. I didn't do the test for the climb. So it wasn't Saturday, so maybe Wednesday? I'm gonna have to be able to get up and do it and get home by noon. And then maybe I can go visit my mom Thursday. And these are maybes because Thursday's the day I have double class. Let me just look at my Thursday. Yeah. Ooh, and I have a 3:40, no, not Thursday. I have double stuff to do that day. I have many appointments, so maybe Tuesday and dinner. I have to figure that out. My mom gave me a really sweet Christmas gift, and we met for lunch, and then she forgot to bring it, and then we saw her again, and anyways, it doesn't matter, so we need to figure out a time to meet. So today I'm gonna get my critical tasks. So my critical task for last week was be home for the delivery, do work source, which actually I had the day wrong. I did write it in my day planner wrong. So I fixed that. It's gonna be next week, Leonardo AI. I did that, I did upload. I uploaded things wrong, so I had to take them down. So I actually have more uploads to do. Some of them, if you ever see like the words are backwards, let me know, because that means I forgot to flip the video before I uploaded it. Today the critical task is a doc appointment. Make. I have to make this because I'm almost out of a prescription and I need to go there. I'm gonna dye my hair. That's, maybe doesn't seem critical to you, but it seems critical to me. Noon class. And 6 p.m. acting class. Oh, I need to do some acting homework. Where we did videos last week and we watched them and look for things, and I've done that, but I like to do it like 2 or 3 times, so I want to do it again today so it's fresh when I go to class. I did it last like Tuesday or Wednesday, but I want it fresh in my brain, so I'm going to do it again. And I have practiced my commercial for today so much that I know I have it. I don't have to worry about that, but I'll do it again anyways because that's what we're supposed to do. Definitely. So dye hair, make doctor's appointment, and vacuum because my floors are very dirty. The dogs have dirtied everything. I'm gonna read over here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Just work on the book. So the book today is not critical because there's so many other critical things. And then if this comes in, I will have to go pick up my prescription. So I'm hoping it's ready because it's near where the climbing gym is, that tomorrow I could go pick this up and go climbing and get back by noon. Let me make sure I don't have another appointment. Oh shoot, I have a YouTube class 9 to 10. And then I have a Hay House class at noon. And then Wednesday, I have a class from 6 to 9, and I have homework I have to do from the day before, but they don't give it to you until the day before because the whole thing is like a quick kind of class, fast turnover. So when am I gonna pick up my prescription? Ooh. Well, if it's ready today, I could do it after the Hay House class, before the other one. So this is a very strange thing for me in my life, that I had worked Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 forever, and everything else just kind of had to fit in the evenings or the weekends, or I took a half day off. Well, now that I don't work, I'm like self-employed as an author, that I'm taking all these different kinds of classes to better my craft, both writing and to make better YouTube videos. I mean, they might be like, bitch, you gotta edit. You can't not do that. I don't know. It's just like an hour and a half YouTube class. And so what's happening is they're like all throughout the days. And if you know me, I'm already, which you do or you wouldn't be here, right? That like planning can be hard. And this just kind of stresses me out, that like I'm trying to figure out how to do things. And like, if I know I have class day at 6 and I have to leave no later than 5, it kind of messes up the rest of the day, because I'm like, but I can do it. I have to remember I can do things before the thing. It's okay to make more than one plan as long as I stick to the plan and get to places on time and do the things on time. So looking at this class, I'm glad I wrote down the things I had to do, because if I didn't, I would make a different plan. Whew. So today, for sure, doc appointment, dye hair. Next month I have a class to do branding, and they're probably gonna say, you need brown hair. And so I'm gonna dye my hair pink one more time so that it's pink for the next month until they tell me if I have to change it or not. And I decided if I have to dye it brown, then I'm gonna put tinsel in it for fun. And then if I get a job, I can just take the tinsel out. I could also put pink streaks in the same way you do tinsel, right? Just crimp them in. I like to dye my hair. I don't like to crimp, but okay. So I've got everything I need to do. Today felt very rushed and very chaotic and silly. I know I'm dehydrated. I know I need some caffeine and I need some water and food, and I probably need to go to the store and get some things before my noon meeting, or I'm going to be dragging. Definitely need to drink some water. So just be in the moment. Like, yes, it was chaotic. I was in and out of frame. The frame changed. The film stopped. I have to edit them together. Some days are just going to be like that. It's not always going to be a smooth A to B kind of thing, like A to B, whatever, A, B, C. Yeah, A to B. But it's okay. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to fumble. It's okay to mess up your board and have to run off camera and get paper to redo it, even though you thought you planned ahead to have it done right. And, you know, just grow and try and be a little bit better every day. And then the days that you're extra good, make up for the days like today where it's just like, I feel a little sick to my stomach. I feel a little overwhelmed. I feel like sometimes I'm treading water. But when I look at the actual things I've done, like if I look at how many stars I get on that chart over there that you can't see, I have to feel good about the things that I am getting done, even if it's not 100% the way I would want to do it. If it's not as much as I wanted to do, it's still more than nothing. And like when they say, like, if you're walking from California to New York, how do you do it? Like, one step at a time. Like, just take a few steps every day. Take a little bit movement forward every day. Every day I'm moving forward. Today it feels weird. I just wanted to acknowledge that like, I'm just kind of struggling today. But struggling doesn't mean don't do anything. Struggling means just get through it and keep going. I can do this. And this helps. Like, I know what to do. I know exactly what I need to do. I know that I have class today, you know, and the one that really counts is acting class because I paid for it and I'm, you know, it's a class of 10. I would be missed if I didn't show up. The one that's online, like, I'm just kind of watching a presentation, but it's still important. I'm going to put noon class, 6 p.m. class. That's just my reminder for when I'm walking around class. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that you got something out of this video. I think I got a lot out of it. Just a lot of like self-soothing and like, just, you know, if you have to wear your pajamas because you haven't got up yet and your day just feels chaotic and you're dehydrated, like, you know what? Drink water. Drink water. And electrolytes, but drink water. I'm even going to make that a critical task to hydrate. Hydrate. Critical task. So I'm going to go off and get the things done that I need to get done. I hope that you are getting things done and crossing things off your to-do list, or just sitting with yourself and understanding that, especially if you have ADHD or you have anxiety or you're some sort of neurodivergent, whatever the fuck, like, nobody's normal. And if they are, they're just fucking pretending, you know, then, excuse me. Don't compare yourself. Comparison's the thief of joy. Especially don't compare yourself to the edited version of somebody else or the make-believe version of somebody else. Just be your true, authentic self. Be you. Be a good person. If your true, authentic self's a complete asshole and a narcissist, don't be that. Find change. But if your true, authentic self is your little flighty and woo-woo, but you're still a nice person, that's okay. So be good to yourself. Be good to others. And get some shit done. Cross things off, get stickers, do the thing, plan the thing, do the thing, plan the thing, do the thing. All right, have a great day.